That's how you start escaping.
Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. We'll definitely get into that in a little bit. Not only, I'm using this mic right here. I feel like like a talk show host now.
Like Price is Right, dude.
I had to revert to this one because something's going on with this other mic over here.
Why is that so
No, but if we got one has a big mic.
You got a big mic.
Oh. Hey, Mama Do's put up cucumbers.
Yeah, I said it looks like a cucumber. It's just magic wand. All right.
If we'd have known, I would have asked Juan to send over his large microphone for you.
That would have been perfect. Light bulbs. We got excited over light bulbs. But it's free stuff, so anything you find is awesome.
Hello, I'm Juan with Dumpster Pickers, stripping. I'm not stripping, guys. Stripping.
There was something to be later on in the show, Juan. The action again. Oh, he's at the bookstore.
What movie?
Whoa!
There you go, guys.
Holy Rick!
Oh, that's
Gonna go grab the tote real quick, and we got a bunch of stuff down here.
Wild. Ooh, look at all this stuff.
Ollie, what you got, Ray?
Sliced it open. Hey, there's a brand new pair of boots in there. Look.
Woo!
Nice score,
Oh,
man.
those are cool.
Mark Fisher. And there's two candles. We got candles. Oh no. It's a sugar cookie. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it.
Show us, Ray.
I don't want to smell it. No. Hold on. Hey, that sugar cookie right there, that smells.
Let me tell you what. Say it, Ray.
Hey, that smells good.
Oh, we got a grab bag.
Grab bag.
That's Five Below. I can tell right away.
Five Below. Yeah.
Bro, I am dying to see what that Coca-Cola. What the heck is that? Is it a money box or something? Wow.
Yeah, what is that, Ray?
The
There.
headphones, a shower thing, a jacket. Wow. And there's another box in there.
Welcome, Kelly and Pilgrim. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here. That intro was amazing. Hi everyone. Susan, D, Wayne, G, Scrappy, Krista. There's so many people. Everyone's saying hi to Pilgrim.
We have got Mom the eBayer here with us. You guys welcome. Before we even do that,
Hey guys.
we have got Mom the eBayer.
How are you?
Well, thank you guys so much for inviting me on. That's definitely awesome. This is an awesome platform. Thank you so much for even telling me about it. And I'll have somebody say, "Hey, Angel, see if you can find me like for instance, I had one of my friends say, see if you can find me a card table." Sure enough, I found a card table and I was able to get it. Yep. So I love when I'm able to find what my friends or family are asking for. It's a good thing.
Welcome, Cynthia. How are you?
I am doing good.
Here's this Holt into the chat, guys. Let's bring her in. Hey, hello.
Hey.
How are you guys?
How do you find the stamina to dive every day?
It's just the adrenaline.
And I'm like afraid I'm going to miss something because I find such awesome stuff. I'm like, oh, if someone else gets it. Like today, I didn't know. I was kind of skeptical. I was like, maybe I'll stay in. It's really cold. And I'm so happy I went because I scored 2 huge grab bags from Burlington.
Woo!
It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of fun out here tonight.
Bring me up, brother. Hey, greetings and welcome everyone to the Live Dive Lounge, the Tuesday night show. I'm been living with B. I'm broadcasting to you live from Western Australia.
Hello, I'm Juan. I'm streaming all the way from Texas. Howdy, y'all.
Everyone, thank you for joining us on the on our show tonight. Who we got in here today? Tommy Roach, hi, and Wayne 401. How's it going? Diane, of course. Thank you.
Diving
Diane.
with the purpose. Cynthia, how are you doing? Becky Wood, hello, how are you doing?
Nicole and Amy, Cindy, Tammy and Sarah, been diving baby. Welcome to the chat.
Bioro, I think. Yeah. So, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's doing great. Everybody's doing awesome. I'm not alone, so I'm happy.
Oh man,
Really happy.
bro, Juan. I just have to say, like, a huge kudos to Juan for holding up the flag and flying the flag last Saturday, bro. Yeah, you're too much, my bro. You're awesome. Awesome.
It's great to have my partner in crime again here. So.
Yeah, no, it's good to be back. You know, as you guys know, I had to take care of some visit some family and take care of some family business. But yeah, it meant I had to leave my mate here a little bit high and dry. But I saw the replay, and a big thanks to Matt Kelso from Four Forks, and of course Dumpster Cats for jumping on and keeping Juan company, keeping him real. Hey, big hi, hello to Southern Belle, Teresa, Maureen, and Carrie, and Bella. I'm sure there's plenty more names that we'll say hello to. As
Irish
the night.
Flash, top of the morning to you.
Oh, Irish Lass, how's it going, Alison? Good to see everyone on the chat. Awesome to see some beautiful familiar names.
As far as Ray and Grab It, Ray, I don't know exactly. I did speak to him this week, but I'm not too sure. But Grab It, I believe he's out diving and he might join us later on. So hopefully that happens.
Yeah, and you know he'll be. You know who he will be diving with? You know, old crazy scrappy dog, Kyle. No, he's not crazy. He's awesome. And but yeah, hopefully that they'll join us. We sent them the links. What I do know about Ray that he has been working, and yeah, here we are, Juan and myself, and we got a really pretty cool show for you guys tonight. Haven't we, Juan? We got a good show for them tonight.
Oh, definitely. We have someone backstage that's ready to come on soon, so we're excited to bring our guest from backstage out to join us soon.
Yeah, and if you don't know who we're having on tonight, we have got the Frugal Couple, and I just want to do a big shout out to Sarah for making that connection with us. A Frugal Couple, her name is Cicely. She sent us an email, and we connected. And yeah, we're able to set up this interview, and pretty much, basically, we want to hear her experiences, her journey so far as a dumpster diver, as well as a YouTube creator. I'm sure that if you guys have any questions that you want for her as a dumpster diver, please feel free to chuck them in the chat, and we'll do our best to get to them. If you're not familiar with her, we'll during the course of the show, we'll be dropping her link. Pardon me. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for them. Hey, Tina, and to everyone else that's
Yes,
just
Tina.
jumped on with
Hello,
us.
Tina. How you doing,
Hi,
Tina?
Tina.
How you been?
Prairie Flower Honey and Crab Catcher, Dumpster Diver also. Thank you guys for coming and joining us on the show tonight. Hey, Heather's Halls as well.
How you doing?
So awesome to see everyone. So yeah, that's what we have in store for you tonight. It's not going to be an overly long show. Who knows if we get Grab It or Ray coming on? Hey, we'll just play it by ear for now. But otherwise, we're both happy to be here watching you guys. Thank you so much for all of the thumbs up that you give for the live show. We certainly do appreciate it. It helps our channel grow. It helps us grow.
Hold on, guys. B. I smell something. I smell candles. I smell candles.
I smell mahogany.
Hey! I knew I smelled candles.
Yeah, I got two questions. What day and year is it?
February 9th, 2021.
Okay, I got a second question. Do you remember the movie Scary Movie? The comedy?
Yes.
Okay, when the guy's laying in the bed and he's breathing and you could see the breath coming out of his nose and he says, I see what? Do you remember that scene where he's under the covers and he's like, I see white people, right?
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you Google it, it said it's never said that. It says, I see dead people.
What?
In any movie that you play on the internet, it won't say white people. It will say, I see dead people.
Oh, well, there you go. And how did you come about that sort of trivia, my bro?
I seen it on TikTok.
It's like that whole thing with the genie, that whole that one like everybody assumes that there's that genie, that movie with Sinbad.
Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah.
But it's not Shazam. Shazam is the one with
Shaq.
With Shaq. But there was another one. There was another one. But yeah.
Hey, Heather reckons your new name should be Random Ray. We should actually make that a new segment of the show. Random facts from Ray, as shown on TikTok. Hey, but if it's on TikTok, right? It must be true.
I even Googled it.
Oh,
now you're gonna have to now you got me curious, and now I'm gonna have to go watch the movie, man.
Yeah, just that bit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, what are you up to? What have you been up to, brother? Man, it's been like a hot minute.
I'm over here at a dumpster.
What's holding you back? What's holding you back from being in the dumpster?
I was talking to y'all.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, looky here. So glad you can make it on with us tonight, my bro. Boom. We've got a special guest on tonight too, Ray. Frugal Couple, going to be joining us in a little bit, another 10 minutes or so. Cool. So just to give you a heads up, bro. I'm sure she'll be excited to see you diving and finding all them candles.
Oh wow! Look at that. You look like a dumpster diver, bro.
Ladies and
you look like a dumpster diver.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You look like a dumpster miner. Yeah, bro. Hey, brother Ray, how's where you at? Which dumpster you at right now?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Oh, can you smell it from the car, bro?
I told you I smelled candles, didn't I? I
It's
told
empty.
you I smelled candles.
You did, bro. You called it. You called it. Let's bring Ray up on the big screen real quick. Sorry there, Juan. Oh, handsome as you are.
Oh,
Yeah, dumpster miner. Yeah, we hope that fingers crossed there'll be no like damages or well, hey, everything we find in the dumpster, right, is like can be damaged, even just a little bit, and the store will throw it away. We already know this, right, Juan?
yeah. Okay. It's gonna be getting cold, guys. Oh, here in the US, it's gonna get really cold here in a couple days.
I mean, it's not even really cold yet.
Oh no. You're talking
It's
about
like 34 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're hardly, where you guys are situated in any position to gauge like how cold it's getting in the rest of the country, right? I mean, like it's not snowing there, or there's no blizzards going on where you're at.
No.
No, we
Well,
don't. Especially with you, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just, if I was to look for any kind of like weather forecast, I'm not looking towards you guys. We got Tommy Gun there saying it's negative 45 degrees. I mean, what is up with that?
Is that it? I'm just kidding.
Hey, Tommy,
All right,
Pauline. Hey, Pauline, welcome to everyone that's just joined us. Anne Blue Anne, E-Dreams, Inga, Becca, Carla, and Pauline diving deep in Cincinnati. And she's just said they have 10 inches of snow where she's at. 10 inches of snow. Have you guys got 10 inches of snow where you're at?
Is that something right there?
Oh, looks like some things. Like a monitor or something? Crikeys. Looks like you landed right into the lion's den.
Hold on, let me park my car.
Was it in Drive?
That's from Bed Bath & Beyond. That's that open top where I met Maddie the other night.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And when did you talk to Maddie for very long?
We were there for quite a bit, like 45 minutes.
And what was her dumpster diving? What was her dumpster diving exploits like? Did she talk about finding a lot of stuff?
Yeah, she does find quite a bit of stuff. She said she goes every day.
Wow. Is she a lover of finding candles like you are, my bro?
She said she's the candle queen on TikTok.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, what's her name again?
It's Maddie something on TikTok.
I think I might have come across it, maybe. I'll have to double check. Yeah, but there's a couple on there that profess to be in I'm sitting on the throne of candles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there soon. I'll get there.
My goal
in life is to be a candle king like Ray.
Oh shit!
That's my goal in life.
Ouch. Oh, you're right, bro.
Huh?
You okay, man?
I sat on my, what do you call it? Oh. You know what
Sat
I mean.
on you. Oh, dang. Okay. Just one of them or both of them?
It felt like both. Man, shocking.
Oh my god.
Holy cow.
Oh, well, hey guys in the chat, you get it. You only get to see this live. All this stuff gets edited out of the videos.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
You got a DVD player.
Holy heck.
A Sony.
Oh, yeah.
It's a DVD player.
Look at that. That's one of those picture displays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is too.
So what's
digital photo frame.
Yep, and the cord too.
Wow. You know why those never break? Because they put them in places where they're safe to be displayed. They never break.
Look, there's the remote. Come here. Got it. Look at that.
Nice.
It's still brand new.
Wow.
Hey Ray. Hey Ray.
Huh?
Tina says, "Be careful with the twig and berries, Ray."
Man, I wish I had twig and berries. I wouldn't squish them. That's not bad.
Can Ray give us a full screen view? Yeah, we can. We do this. Boom. You mean like that, Bell? Is that a better viewing experience?
Or what I squished. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
That's not.
Oh shit!
Ray found a DVD, something called a DVD player, and some photo frame, digital photo frame.
Yeah, digital photo frame where you can like plug it in and then download photos, with a thumb drive or something, and it'll display it, man. It's a cool find. Those are really cool, man.
That might have been a display at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. Oh my! Is that a security guard? Guys, look at that. It's a security guard. A rare sight at a security guard.
Yeah, just walking by. And then the bro had his light blazing and everything.
Yeah.
Totally didn't. Yeah. Yep, just the tip of the hat.
Yep.
And
be very, very quiet. We're hunting dumpsters.
Whoa.
All right.
Is D on here? Yeah, where is D? And Phyllis, hi Phyllis. And G, welcome to the live dive lounge. Thank you for joining us. Anyone else that I might have missed, I do apologize, but we'll try and get to you and say hello as the show goes on. 62 on chat. Nice, guys.
Yeah, you see how they never tell me nothing? They just pass right by.
Yeah, I've noticed that, bro. That's awesome. The next step would be actually going over and seeing who they are. Nah, who cares, as long as they leave you alone.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, cool.
But I wouldn't mind to have the okay, would be a little bit better.
Yeah, that would be good.
It would be so much better if they walked by and they said, "Hey Ray, you were right there, bro." Hey Ray. And you go,
right?
"Yeah, Tim, I'm good, man,
like
thanks."
the way yours do.
Like mine, bro.
Mine. All right. D says I'm here. I'm just quiet. Hi, everybody.
Hey D, good to see you. Nice score, bro.
Oh yeah.
First up, get some electronics from a dumpster. That's a win right away. That's going to set the standard of how the rest of the dumpster's going to look, right, Ray?
Yep, that is true. And my sister said she needed a DVD player because hers was messing up. And then look at that, I find one.
Sweet, bro. That is so cool.
Bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about, eh? Like, we have these conversations with people, in our regular lives, and they say, "Oh, man, I just, my such and such broke down or something, I'm looking for this and that," and then we go out diving, and then we find that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
All righty.
You know,
How
and
long is your next stop there, Ray?
I'm gonna go up to TJ Maxx probably like a minute or two.
All right. That gives us plenty of time, right, to go ahead and introduce our new guest. I know Big B has a really cool video that he put together.
Cool.
So we can show off real quick, and then we'll bring in our special guest, Frugal Couple. So that should be pretty cool. You want to run that beautiful footage?
okay, let's run it.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my first YouTube. I will just see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Well, she's not quite ready yet, but that's the intro. Oh, here she is, a lovely lady. Hang on, there
Look
she
at those big old
goes.
candles.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Hey, Cicely, welcome to the show. We got Ray Everyday Diver. He's just doing some live dumpster diving for
I
us.
saw him. I was waiting for the candles. I'm like, any minute, they're gonna be.
I think he just found some, right, Ray?
Are you serious?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just found some. Here we go.
So, shall we check it out real quick, Cicely? Do you mind?
Yes. No, I want to see too.
Let's go.
What is
No,
that?
you don't. No, you don't.
No. But look,
No.
those big old candles.
All of that.
Oh.
Here we go. Are we going to get the smell of everything today?
Yeah, we knew that when you came on, Ray, we could smell something. It was those candles, my bro.
Enough for him to go and get it. Have you found many candles before?
Now, don't tell me that every dumpster diver loves that sound, that crunching and crisping of plastic just rattling away there.
It's a great sound. I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow, those are the
okay.
really big ones.
Tropical citrus.
Man.
Tropical citrus.
Oh.
Oh, they smell so delicious.
Sniffed by Ray. It passed the test.
And you got that little pink gnome.
Bro, you got the candle score. Like, just open the door and there it was. Dang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good score there, Ray.
It makes you just want to run out of the house right now, right? Run out of the house right now and go start diving.
So, welcome, Cicely.
Yeah,
How you doing?
sorry. I was so busy staring at him. I completely checked out for a moment. Hi, hi guys. Hello, hello.
So, but yeah, it's awesome to have you here. And as you can see, we do some live dives as well. Ray's
I love it.
We love when he goes out there. It's like we're there looking as well. We're like over here silence. We just hear the bags just rustling around. And,
man, I'm absolutely jealous of those candles. Like legit jealous.
Do you find a lot of candles in your dumpster diving journeys?
I have found one candle, and that was from Aldi. Like, all we get is food, basically. Very, very rarely do we get other stuff. So when I see you guys diving and getting like home good stuff, oh man, I'm so jealous over here.
And I'm jealous of Big B that he gets food because I want food, you know.
It's the nature of the beast, really. If you think about it, you know, if your area, if that's what you find, that's what you find, right? You know, and
right.
always wanting to find more different stuff because you think that it's like, oh man, this is all I'm showing people,
right?
But the reality is people like it, what we find, you know, and you know, it doesn't matter what we feel. It's, you know, the viewers, you know, it's what they feel at the end of the day.
True. I always feel like people get sick of us finding food though. So I'm like, we need to spice it up, go some more places, find something different.
Yeah, we can't all have dumpsters like Ray's.
Hey, so Cicely, that's Ray from Ray Everyday Diver.
I know him. I feel like I know you all because I stalk you and watch you. So, you know, you guys don't know me, but I know all about you all.
Well, you might be surprised to know that we know you as well.
That's awesome to hear. It's crazy, but it's awesome.
Well, let's bring you up on the big screen here. And how long are you going to be to your next stop there, Ray?
Like 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Sweet as. There's plenty of time to ask some questions to Cicely right here, and welcome her onto the show. And if you can see the chat, more than welcome to say hi to people that are.
Hi, guys. So I just figured out how to see the chat. I guess I had it on private chat. I was like, no one's saying anything, but let me scroll. First off, hey. To all of the people that the names I see in our videos, of course, Sarah, I see Diving with Purpose, Tina, G's Crafty. Oh my gosh, hi to everyone. I feel like the live dive, I think I'm the last person like in this community to really know about it because you guys are all here. This is awesome. Yay, hi, Southern Belle. Hi, everyone. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm like fangirling over here.
Absolutely. No, and you know, we enjoy and we love our community so much. You know, we create the space so we can all converge and connect. Basically, like what we said when we spoke earlier. So it's a real pleasure to have you on the show, Cicely. Thank you so much
Thank you. Thank
for
you.
joining us and being part of the show. We're really interested in like finding out about your dumpster diving journey and and your journey as a YouTuber so far. So
Yeah.
so tell us, how did it all begin? Where did you get your inspiration?
I had basically started watching YouTube dumpster diving videos, like maybe about 5 years ago. I've been dumpster diving for a while, and I was dumpster diving for home good type stuff. I was on YouTube watching makeup videos. What else is new? But I had run across, I believe her name was the Frugal Nista, and it was a guy. I think his name is like Upshift 54 or 50, something like that. Upshift something. And they would pull these things and like show us what they were getting. And I was like, there is no way they're getting this stuff for free. Like, this is just, it can't be. So of course I go to my dumpsters here and I don't really find anything. So we stopped for a while. I met my husband, and actually I forgot about dumpster diving. And then on my birthday last year, January 19th, he asked me what I wanted to do for my birthday. And it turns out that day we had like just moved and it was just crazy chaotic. We didn't even really have money to like go out and do something like real or fancy. And I just happened to be watching YouTube, and for some reason it shifted to a dumpster diving video for food. And I told Babe, like, I want to go do that. I want to dumpster dive for food. And he was like, there is no way we're doing that. And I was like, yeah, it's free. I feel like it's fun. So we want to do it. And the first night we went, we found like bacon and eggs and that's it. But we were hooked. And now he is absolutely more hooked than I am. So that's our dumpster diving story. We go every day. And now we are going twice a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I recognize that noise. Give me a second.
What noise?
That noise.
And that's awesome. So, how is your like confidence now in dumpster diving as it was to when you started? Like I noticed in some of your videos that you even breeze up to some of the dumpsters while the trucks are like parked up in the docking bay.
Yeah. You know what? We've made friends with some of the semi-truck drivers. We actually gave them some Starbucks gift cards for Christmas because they're so nice to us now. When we were at the Walmart dumpster a couple of months ago, police officer like came up to us and we were there at night. And I was like, oh, this is it. We're about to get a ticket. And he was just like, no, I'm just letting you know, dumpster diving is not illegal. I was just making sure you guys weren't dumping anything. So now it's like, I mean, we really don't have a ton of fear. Like, I'm still kind of timid. I'm like, babe, let's be quiet. Let's not. Babe just walks right in, gets in broad daylight. Like, I don't think we should do this. But I mean, it's, I think as long as you're kind of quick with it and quiet and clean, you can kind of just go and make it happen quickly.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I think a lot of us, when we first start off, we become dumpster ninjas at the beginning.
Right.
We're like super stealth. I mean, it's a great practice, but
right.
After a while, you just go in and just go do what you need to do, and you're fine now. I mean, there's some places where you have to be a little bit quieter, but but which ones those are. But for the most part, most of them, we go. Now, do you go diving do you like diving during the day more, or do you?
I honestly like diving at night a little better. Still, I mean, even though, it's not illegal here, and even though people know us, I'm still trying to be a little bit low key. And so sometimes it's easier to do that at night when no one's there. However, it's a lot easier to see during the day, and it's a little bit warmer during the day. So that's always like an upside. So yeah, I think Babe likes daytime. I kind of prefer nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I prefer nighttime. I'm just like, it's quieter. There's less traffic.
Right.
You don't have to worry about I mean, the fear aside, but I mean, there's less people around. You don't have to worry about parking and any.
Right.
It eradicates all of the things that would normally hold you up during the daytime. Yeah,
Right.
they both have their pros and cons, no doubt
They
about that.
definitely do. They definitely do. So yeah, as long as we're at a dumpster somewhere, I'm good.
Now, before you were dumpster diving, I know you do a lot of work with charity as well, and donating a huge amount of quantities of food that you find in the
Yeah.
dumpster. Was that something that you were doing previous anyway? And are there any particular organizations that you donate to?
Well, I work in social services. I used to work at a homeless shelter for teenagers in DHS custody. So, going out there and getting stuff for my kids that needed it. This is Oklahoma. We have one of the lowest amounts of resources that are giving to the state as far as social services. So it all kind of fell on us to make sure our kids got what we needed. So with that being said, I've always been used to kind of giving back and giving, and I've just always been instilled with that mindset. Like, if you've been blessed, you go bless somebody else. That's just how it is. So even though dumpster diving is really fun for us, we have so much fun doing it. There's absolutely no way that we can keep we have 5 deep freezers plus a fridge and a freezer in the house, and they're all full. So there's absolutely no way we can keep everything that we find. We give consistently and constantly, and we're still just like overflowing with stuff,
Yeah.
Sweet.
Even more so now, you're going to go twice a day, right?
Yeah. Because, I feel like dumpster diving is ever changing, and at night used to be the ticket for us, and now it's changing. We got our biggest hauls during the day, and it's kind of weird. So we're just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like some dumpsters. I wish I can go during the day, because some of them I know for sure are better during the day than in the afternoon now.
Right.
But for us, it's kind of hard because we work a 9-to-5 job. But yeah. Just real quick, I want to say hi to some of the people that came in. Dawn, hello, how you doing?
I'm gonna grab my charger. Hold on.
Dumpster Cat. Just want to say hi to you guys. You guys just came into the chat. Thank you guys so much for showing up. We already had Ray get some candles. You guys missed the candles. Hopefully you get some more candles. So but yeah, and we have a special guest, Frugal Couple, here joining us.
Yeah, and also a big hello to Dumpster Date has also joined us as well. Joined Sharp, Julie N, Kelly Floyd. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys, to the Tuesday night show, the Live Dive Lounge. As Juan said, here we go. We've got Cicely from Frugal Couple, obviously the better half of the couple. Hey, am I allowed to say that, Cicely?
I will say it if you don't, so of course you are. And Babe actually says hi. The weather is kind of cold here. Well, Oklahoma cold. So we don't think we'll be having church on Sunday. So they had to go to church tonight and pre-record for it. So yeah, just me and the kitties.
Where are we at the moment, dear? Right? Where are you at?
Burlington.
Oh,
Burlington.
They left the baby clothes.
They what?
They took everything but the baby clothes.
Wow. The baby clothes is good too, though.
No. It's sliced. That's why.
Ah, dang.
They're starting to slice stuff now.
Yeah. I think that happens a lot because of the mess some people live in.
Yeah.
Definitely the locking of dumpsters and the destruction of the produce and the stuff is, not some of it's policy, but most of it is they rather just toss it and not have to spend the man hours to destroy it. But they try and discourage dumpster divers from going in and making a mess, like what Ray's experiencing right now.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Look at this. And this is dumpster diver stuff. This isn't the store.
Oh man.
This is where they pull it out to see what's in there. and they just leave it all out.
See, and that's like I was gonna bring up a story that I read. I don't know if you got a chance to read the story that I put up on our group chat there. Ray, there's somebody that was having an issue. I saw a story today on another group, dumpster group forum on Facebook, and where this lady's been having issues where young kids are going dumpster diving, and they're beating her, and they're and when they run into her, they say mean stuff to her, or they give her like, mean looks, or they actually bump her, to try to get into the dumpsters. And
Wow. I've seen that.
And it's been getting kind of crazy out there. I know for us, we have to change our routine because there's more people, and not just that. It's fine that there's people there, and it's fine that they beat us. That's not my big concern. What my big concern was the mess that they're leaving behind. I mean, that was a lot, but the mess that they're leaving behind. And what happens is these stores see this mess, see these footprints that you're there, and when they see the footprints that you're there, they start slashing. They start slashing quite a bit, and that's what just it's sad. It's sad that they do that. And I think Cicely said something really nice earlier when we spoke before we came on, that it's just, if they can just respect it, respect
right.
the dumpsters and our little code that we have. I know amongst us here in this community, we have a kind of like our little code that we follow, that clean our dumpster. I love when he does that.
I love that view, right? I love when you put it on the old selfie stick, bro. Yeah. It's a cool perspective, I wouldn't mind doing that like on videos, like in the have that kind of perspective, like from afar and looking in. Yeah, but I never think about it at the time. So, I mean, I'm assuming, Cicely, that you've come across, messy dumpster. In fact, I remember you saying in one or two of your videos, reminding people, now don't be making a mess. Clean up after yourself. Show some respect. It's pretty simple as that.
Yes.
Have you ever come across any and then cleaned up after someone else's mess?
And that's what we usually try to do. If it's super dirty, I'll try to clean it up, just because I don't want the stores getting so fed up that they're like, okay, enough is enough. Let's just lock the dumpster so we don't have to, But I mean, it's just what you guys were saying, like either newer divers, or I guess just divers that aren't familiar with the code, will just come and take everything out, throw in it, probably doesn't even really find anything, and then they just leave. And I'm like, where is this okay at? It's craziness.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it sort of makes me wonder. It's like, man, if this is you out here in public, what is it like for you in life at home?
Exactly.
Or how you treat other people and their property, like where does that's where it leads to. I mean, it can't be good.
Right. I don't understand it. I just feel like the more attention that's being drawn to it, the more that, at some point it is going to get the attention on a wider scale, and that can be good or bad, which is, funny since I make YouTube videos about myself diving. But, at the same time, I just feel like there's different levels to it. And I think of YouTube as a safe space, since not everyone is from my state. Not everyone is from where I'm from. It's like I'm connecting and interacting with people from all over. So it's some comfort in that. Whereas if it was just like people in my neighborhood or my city, I would feel like Mercy probably is behind me. But yeah, I would feel like I would have to be a lot more stealth. So yeah, but I don't know. I really do think it's a trend at this point. It's really, people see the videos and the news reports about, oh, I made $600,000 in the dumpster as a side hustle, and you can too. And now you have people just going out expecting to become, monthly millionaires, and it really doesn't work like that sometimes.
And then sometimes, and it doesn't help that sometimes these dumpsters people that they go and check, they get lucky the first round,
Right.
and they believe that every dumpster is going to be like that now, and they keep going, and but it's fine. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, that's the product of us putting this stuff on YouTube, and making it look good,
Right.
But at the same time, I think it's also kind of our job to kind of also try to educate as many dumpster divers as we can.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try to put into my videos. You know what, you guys? It's really important that we clean up. We leave a little footprint as possible as we can. There's going to be a footprint, but try to not make it so obvious.
Right. Very.
No, absolutely. And I think it was like before, before it all started getting crazy, anyone had the idea of shucks, the way these videos are, by rights, I should go into any dumpster and find exactly what they're finding.
Exactly.
But the beauty of the videos is we've edited out all of the stuff that we're not finding, or we're not including all of the smaller hauls.
Right.
We're making it a viewer experience that when things are going good, this is what we're finding, and it's exciting.
Right.
But that's not the reality. I mean, like I spent weeks reconning my area and weeks on end checking dumpsters and finding out the right days. I mean, I had to do some homework, man. And only till later on did things start really slotting into place where I could go out on a night and sort of guarantee myself a haul. Now it's a fight for time.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to put in that work first. And sometimes we get comments like, well, what's the best day to go in our area? And I'm like, I have absolutely no idea. Like, we had to, work for weeks to get our area down. And then I feel like as soon as you get it down, it changes and the days change. And what day used to be an off day is now like a big hit day. And it's just ever evolving for us.
Yeah. It's I think a lot of the guests we've had in the past have stated that, learn your route.
Right.
Learn your routes. Learn your routes. Go every day for a while. You kind of learn your route. And you're right, things change. Like, I know some of the dumpsters that we go to, all of a sudden now they're emptying them 2 times a week, so it just, you kind of tend to learn how to do that, how to work that schedule and
adapt. You have to be adaptable in this game.
Yeah. Ever change is never going to be, constant. Something's always going to be different.
So that's true. So not only that, with dumpster diving, I see in your videos that you're also an accomplished home cook, Cicely.
I don't know how accomplished I am, but
accomplished enough to make videos.
I just need the filler. No, but Babe likes to eat. So, and we're country. We're here in Oklahoma, so we like to eat. We like to eat the not healthy stuff. Like, we like to fry stuff. We like to cook with butter. I mean, we aren't, arugula and kale this way. So, I mean, I'm trying to start getting a little more healthy, but it's just not quite there right yet.
Julie, and yes, the story that I was talking about, and it's a pretty long story, but I was reading it, and I was going to read the whole thing, but it's really long. It was on the Breakfast's Facebook page that the lady, she was getting bullied, she was having issues with these teenagers, dumpster diving, other people, other divers, and stuff like that. It was just, it was an interesting read because, man, it's like,
Well, I think it becomes an issue if it's an ongoing thing. If it's an isolated thing, it's just happened to you once. Where it's, it's still not great, right? It's great,
right?
But if it's an ongoing thing, that's when it becomes an issue, and she becomes a target. So I guess we'll have to just keep an eye on that story, I reckon, and hopefully get updates on it, because I'm sure people would like to find how do you deal with that? How would you deal with bullies that approach you? What do you do? Just back away? I would just back. I'm a big bloke. I'm 6 foot and 150 kilos, and I can take care of myself. You'd have to be pretty brave to like rock up to, and I pop my head up. You get scared of me rather than me of you.
Right.
But I would feel for ones that more vulnerable. Like her. Female out there on her own. Just trying to, for whatever reasons that she's dumpster diving. We all have different reasons.
Right.
We'll just have to keep an eye on that one, I think, and give everyone a bit of an update. So just a big thank you to Diane Phillips. She's been dropping the links to the Frugal Couple channel. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please hit that link, go over there, and don't forget to smash that notification bell. So anytime that Cicely, Frugal Couple, drop a video or anything, you guys get notified straight away. It works like that.
Awesome. That's great. I appreciate that.
So, I mean, I get a lot of food as well, Cicely. So in my comment section, I get a lot of suggestions, recipes, and things that I should do with the food. Can you share any of the comments that you get from? I'm sure you get plenty of comments saying the exact same thing.
We get a lot of recipe suggestions, and we get a lot of comments like, sometimes if it's big hunks of meat, like I the comments to help us identify stuff. Oh, wait, where is he at? That got my attention again now.
I'm at a movie trading company.
That's always my favorite. Playing cards.
Despicable Me 3.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Oh, Life movie, DVD, Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah, that's a sci-fi killer movie there.
Man, I wish
we one of these the other day.
What is that? I can't see it. Oh, you know what? Let me.
Oh,
is that fishy? It is.
So it's a little bit easier to see.
Huh.
We did let her know, Teresa, about Discord already.
Yes.
And it's in there. Nice.
Oh, what game is that?
The football game.
Oh, okay.
Who cares? It's in there. Right?
This one's not the video game. It's Old Dogs.
Oh, wow.
It's supposed to be a basketball game.
Wow.
That's what I like a lot about Ray's Dives. He finds such a wide range of stuff, like home decor, DVDs, and electronics, and just like, oh man, anymore. Making me too jealous.
There's a disc down there, Ray, that I saw. Like you covered it up with the box. Not that one, the other ones. I saw the shininess.
Something heavy in here.
I'm thinking it's the next box. Oh, why?
I love the live diving so much because, like, I can yell out to Ray and go, "Over there, get that one there. What's that?" Like what I do with the videos. Do you find yourself doing that, Cicely? Yelling at the videos, going, "What is that?"
I'm always yelling for the opposite reason. I'm seeing stuff you guys fine. And I'm like, man, that's not fair. Like, all we get is food. They're getting this. They're getting that. Like, oh, I'm so jealous about that. So we're trying to switch up like where we're going. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I just learned about Discord. I had never heard of it. So I'm pretty excited. I need to go through and join and all of that stuff. I think it'll be fun.
It is fun, and you get to chat with your community on a like if you were doing a premiere or a live, you could chat with them in real time. And there's even a section on there, Cicely, where you can do real FaceTime with 25 other people. So you've got like, which can be chaotic in the best of times. It doesn't get used often in a group sense, but I mean it's available to you. You know what I mean?
That is pretty fancy. I'm definitely going to take some time and learn about it, because when you were telling me, I'm like, this exists. This is crazy. I never knew about it.
Yeah, sometimes like when I'm like editing and I feel like, okay, I want to talk to somebody, because I'll get like that. Like I'm editing or I'm doing something on the computer and I'll jump on Discord and I'm like, I'll just be there by myself, just talking to myself, and like people start joining little by little, and so it's a lot of fun.
That is so cool. I can't wait to join.
And this is for you guys that don't know yet. On here, I just added a new channel on the Discord for penny deals. So if you guys have any penny deals, that'd be great. Drop them in there. What I'll probably be doing is showcasing that stuff as well in some of our live dive lounges as well. So that'll probably be another segment that we'll probably be doing down the road.
So just wanted to clear up a message, a comment Cindy Warner made about that that it was happening to breakfast. It's not actually happening to her. It was a story that she come across and just highlighted it was happening to someone else. I don't know who that is, but she was sharing that story. So it's not happening to breakfast. Just want to clear that up, because you didn't hear it here.
Yeah, she needs to bring a taser or a bat with her. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something, mate. I mean, something.
Yeah, I can't do that.
So have you faced any confrontation, while you've been out dumpster diving?
No. I mean, like, not saying, no, but I'm a sweetheart. But one thing you're not gonna do is try to punk me or bully me. It's not about to go down like that, because we're all in this dumpster trying to get free stuff together. You don't own it, so no, you better scoot over and dig on that side. But we're not leaving. No.
Love your work. No, but I mean, like, maybe not for the dumpster, but I mean, like, passers-by sort of sussing you out, or employees, security, or...
No, we have been, thankfully, knock on wood, but we've been really lucky. The one time we did get caught one day at Aldi's by an employee, and I was still trying to figure out what that was, because we got caught by the manager there before, and he really didn't care. He was like, "Can you guys pick up?" And she's a cashier, because we always go inside the store, kind of figure out who everyone is. And so she asked us to leave, and we were like, okay. But then, we drove back by about 5 times that night, just because it just wasn't sitting right in my soul. I'm like, I got to figure out what's going on here. And she was there. She spent the night at the store in the parking lot. So I think there was like way more to the story. I just don't know what it was, but yeah. But when we got called at the other store that we go to, we actually befriended the guy, and he's one of our good friends. He's actually coming over for dinner next week. We developed this little strange friendship with him. So luckily, everyone has been cool. Like I told you, we got stopped by the cops that day, and they were really cool. He actually told us to start diving at Big Lots, because he said that he saw a lot of stuff that gets thrown out there. He was like, you guys need to go there and see if you can find anything. So I was like, oh, well, dang, okay. So at this point, it's been good. You know what I mean? But I never want to be too confident because, it can change at the turn of a hat. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Especially when new managers come in or new, employees.
Right.
That's always a fluid situation.
Right.
They always do change. I know we had an issue at Five Below, where we had one lady come out and tell us, and that dynamic changed, and so we don't have an issue there no more. But they're still tearing stuff up, but not as bad. You can tell when things change,
Right.
because like we know, like at certain days, if they throw stuff out, we know that's not going to get cut up because that person doesn't care. But on Sundays, they do care.
Right. We only have really one store that just destroys everything, and that's our Dollar General. And I'm trying to figure it out, but can't really figure it out. So still working on that one, but everything else, especially since we really just find food, I mean, it's in like perfect, pristine condition for the most part, Yeah.
So, hey, I know you mentioned earlier on about concerned a little that everyone that all you find is food.
Yeah, I want to find candles to smell, not just food all the time.
Well, I mean, hey, we've got 60 people on the chat here. Let's ask them. Guys, give us a thumbs up or a hearts up if you enjoy watching the food hauls. Let's see that chat scroll. A thumbs up or a show us a hearts for Frugal Couple, and let's show here that because I tell you what, I find that a lot too. Occasionally, I'll find other stuff as well,
right?
But most of the time, it's food. I wish I find meat like you find meat. I would buy 5 freezers too straight away. I just go out and get them. And but mostly for me, it's produce. It's fruits and vegetables, and
it's probably a lot
a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I always concerned myself with, oh man, that's all I'm finding. But I get a lot of positive feedback about, no, we like that. It's just me, it's just
right.
playing games in my own head. So I've been asking questions.
I guess I'm gonna be as open as I can here with you guys. I'm gonna be open with you guys, and with everybody. I mean, I'm the type of person as well, like where we were just scoring at Dollar Generals. That's typically our go-to, and I get to the point where I see everybody else score. Like I see Ray all the time scoring at Burlington, all these places. I see people like Grab It scoring these chairs and all this stuff, and you see these people, other dumpster divers scoring so many different things. You're like, I feel like people will get tired of that, and I want somebody else to find something. I feel like I need to go find something else so people can be interested. And that's how I usually feel when I see stuff like that. I want to go find stuff other than Dollar General stuff.
Very true, because I see like all the candles, and then people get this great like Bath and Body Works like lotion. Of course, I'm a girly girl. I was like, I want to smell like juices and berries over here too, but it's like, oh great, more chicken. Okay, so I'm like, people are gonna get so I'm trying to find a really good balance to our channel. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh good, they're back with more food, yay, we saw the same thing yesterday. So I try to like spice it up, but then I never want to truly leave the reason that people are there. If people want to see food hauls or just to see exactly what you can get in a dumpster bin, I definitely want to show that. Part of the reason that we are even still doing YouTube at this point is just to show people, like, get out there and dive. There's so much food waste in our country that, and there's just as much, if not more, hungry people or people that are food insecure. So if we could just like merge the two together, feel like we would really be making an improvement of some sort.
Absolutely. Like half of the reason I started the channel was to raise awareness that what we're doing isn't a a dirty act. You
Yeah.
know, that mentality of someone decrepit
Mhm.
diving through a dumpster that's riddled with rice, mice, and rat
Right.
and cockroaches, and
Right.
you know, and just um, uh, riddled with disease and bacteria, viruses, and okay, nah, man, it's like some places smell so good that you wish your home smelled like that, you know, with the
Exactly.
candles and even a lot of the food dumpsters that I mean, you'll have days are better than others. Some days are just better than others, right? You know, especially
Right.
the hot days aren't so great.
Yeah. Especially that Oklahoma heat. It gets real dirty real fast. But, winter is great. But that's one thing we want to show. Like, dumpster diving is not some seedy underworld thing. Normal people do it. People do it basically to help their community, their environment, and ultimately help the earth. Because right now, as humans, we're kind of failing the earth in the way. And if we can just redistribute some of the things that are thrown out, I mean, we can really be on the road to improving humanity.
Sure. Yeah, and I think raising that awareness that it's that it's an activity that that shouldn't be frowned upon.
Right.
The reason why we are able to do that is because corporate is wasting it because they have no regard for humanity, basically.
Yeah.
They're all about consumption and profit, which is unfortunate to have that kind of view on the world.
Right.
And care not for those of others. Where's the empathy?
Yeah.
For humanity. So even as small as of a part of what we're doing, it's an impact on so many people.
Right.
It has a ripple effect, and
right.
That's where my addiction is knowing that I sleep better at night, man. I sleep better at night.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of questions about the homeless, and I'm here in Western Australia, or especially my part of Western Australia. The homeless community isn't that large. However, struggling families, young families, are making transitions between jobs. Those numbers are ever increasing, and they go hungry as a result of having to redirect their money to living, like rent or mortgage or amenities.
Right.
And the food side of things suffers greatly. So that's where people like me come in, or us come into play.
Very true.
So whilst I'm not like focusing on the homeless, because we have really good services in place for the homeless, I deal directly with families. The churches the churches that deal with the families as well.
Right.
So,
and that's kind of where our focus is. We have a lot of services here. I say a lot, but we have more services here if you are termed homeless. But if you are homeless as far as like couch surfing, like just living, house to house, or if you are working homeless, basically you have some place to stay, but every month you don't have enough money to make it to the end of the month because you're basically just working to pay bills and rent at that point. Those are the people here in the area that I'm in that don't get a lot of support, don't get a lot of services, and don't qualify for services. So the pantry that we have started donating to, we're basically kind of overfilling them. So they're giving us some names of some families to kind of reach out to. And hey, this person only gets paid, once a month now due to COVID and everything going on. They can maybe use a little box and all that. So we've started just kind of getting the contact information from them just to reach out to some families in our area to kind of help, because those are the people that can easily fall within the gap. You aren't destitute enough to receive the services that some of the homeless individuals would, but I mean, you aren't making it right now and you need some help, and that's okay. Everyone needs help at some point in their life. That's just part of being a human. So It's just up to other humans to make sure that we help those people that need help.
Yes, that's so true. That's so true. And it it changes the way it changes the way that I dive too, Cicely. You know, like before I've been diving for a long time, and before was out of need. You know, I've got 6 children. I had 6 children. They're all adults now.
Uh-huh.
But you know, to make ends meet, you know, we did what we had to do. Nowadays, when it's just me and my wife, now we want for nothing really. I'm literally diving for food for other people. You know, I'm not even diving for myself.
Yeah, and that's kind of where we are. Hey, first off, hey, Diving with Purpose, Sin, she was my first friend on YouTube. First, Sin, and then Angie Blackman, 2 of the greatest people ever, like greatest. But are we ever overwhelmed with too much food? Yes. Like right now, I have 2 boxes outside because it's like 15 degrees, and we were supposed to have some people come over, and due to the weather, they can't come, and just, you know, we are overwhelmed all the time, but we have a really long list of people that we give to. So I just have to make some calls and get some people over here to get some food. It's just the weather is kind of crazy right now. So yeah. There is a free pantry in our area. It's not a blessing box. I've been searching for a blessing box and I can't find one, but there is like a pantry in our area that since COVID has started, they don't have any restrictions on who can come and get food, and some of the non-perishable stuff, they will just like sit outside. So that's the pantry I'm referring to, because they have like a refrigerated section that I can drop off like meats and cold goods and stuff like that, as well as some of the non-perishable stuff that we have.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one thing that stinks about our region. It's always hot here. The other night we found like a whole like a big bin with a whole bunch of frozen foods, like a lot of frozen food. We always find a lot of frozen foods, but unfortunately, because of how hot it is here, it gets really bad.
Is it still hot where you guys are now? Because you're all in Texas, right?
Well, raised in North Texas,
okay,
Dallas. And I'm in South Texas, like really like near the border, like the real South Texas, not San Antonio, the real South Texas. So like here's like today it was like 80 degrees, you know, so it's
still 80 there. It was 15 here, and we're in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we're expecting to get a cold front on Sunday, so it'll be 26 here. But
okay,
but yeah,
that makes me feel better. If we're cold, everybody needs to be cold.
Yeah, right. Today it was like it was 80. The day before it was like 80 something. So yeah, I mean, I wish we could get that cold stuff. I mean, some of it still looks good, and some of it's still good. But because of the heat, it's meat and it gets bad fast. The only time we got meat, and it wasn't us that dumpster died. We had there was a Walmart had one of those big bins full of frozen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They were still frozen, and they called up. They called us up to let us know about it, because they knew that what we did, and they found out, and because we donate quite a bit, so they called us up. I was like, well, there's no way for us to get it. There was just too much of it, so we called up some of the people that we call up to donate that stuff, and they went with their trucks and got loaded up, and
it's awesome that your Walmart actually reached out to call you. That's awesome.
But
speaking of Walmart, one of my favorite videos of yours is when you guys came across those 3 open-air dumpsters.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Walmart. Yeah,
man, incredible tonnage.
Yeah,
tonnage. Yeah,
that's a little bit more.
That's what happened here too. I mean, that they had one of those big bins that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I don't know if that's a good thing, but something that happens here in Oklahoma City a lot is our power lines are all like in the air kind of. So we do get ice, and once we have ice storms, it weighs on the power line, so it knocks everyone's power out. So we always find freezers that are, they either the compactor is out of power, they can't use it, so they get an open air dumpster, or they get a rollaway or something. So that happens. It happened quite a bit previously, and it stocked us up, I mean, crazy good. But the Walmart haul was good, but oh my goodness, my back was hurting after that week. That was a lot. That was a lot.
I just couldn't even, bro. When you Juan, when you said you found like there was one, Cicely, and then there were three, three full to the top, man.
We did about 9 truckloads of stuff away from there. Just Babe and I. That's it.
Wow.
And we would go work at Walmart for about 45 minutes to an hour. And on the way home, like I would text about 10 different families and have them meet us at our house. And that's how we would do it. And I would have them load just a bit of it in. Like, I just need to do a video real quick. They were like, what are you talking about? So anyway, got the video out the way, got the food. Then we would go back. I mean, we would be there until like 4 or 5 a.m. just loading up. And then one day we went back and it was gone.
Oh wow, yeah, because they take them. And open air dumpsters, so you guys know, it's those big old. It's like those construction ones, the ones you see for construction where they put a whole bunch of stuff in. That's what those open air dumpsters are that she's talking about. That Walmart sometimes put all their frozen foods in there, and that's what happens with some of those Walmarts. They'll throw all their frozen foods that they have back in the back.
Right.
And it certainly pays to have friends that you can call if you can't take it all,
Yeah.
and it's good to find those friends real, like early in your dumpster diving career. So I'm always encouraging of like I hear it 50-50. I see a dumpster diver, I'll just drive on to the next one and leave them be. Or the flip side to it is I'll go in and make myself known and see what they got, see where they've been, make that connection. I'm a connection guy because I find that if I come across something, then I want to know to call someone I know will go out and do it because that's what they do. So,
Yeah. Like if I had a huge, I would call Ray because Ray would just teleport over.
Hey, I call Tina whenever I need backup and I need an extra carload. Hey, I call Tina and she'll be here quick.
Exactly. Now you have to have your crew. You've got to have your team.
Yeah.
If
So
one
you have-
person or 10, it doesn't matter.
So you
So
haven't
she'll call
always.
me if there's stuff too heavy for her to take out the dumpster. She'll call me. She's like, Ray, I need your help.
And that's awesome. I mean, that's the kind of community you want to sort of like develop over time, and trustworthy as well.
All of you guys talk about Aldi's. You talk about being jealous. I am jealous that there's no Aldi's here. There's no Aldi's at all here, and all the grocery stores here. There's only one big major one, which is called HEB. And for y'all Texas people, y'all know what HEB is, but HEB is it's like they have a monopoly on a region. We have one other mom and pop one, but they really don't have a lot of groceries. They mostly just sell like meats and more of a meat type of market. And I think we have the Walmart ones, the Walmart what do you call it? Those Walmart market stores.
Right.
But they have compactors. But other than that, it's all HEB, and HEB they all of them have compactors. I wish we had an Aldi's. I really, really wish we had an Aldi's.
Man, Aldi's is legit. I love it.
And I'm finding that it's Aldi's is, well, you guys call them Aldi's, right? Well, it's Aldi's over here. We call them Aldi's over here.
Aldi's?
Yeah, because AL spells L.
Well, guess it does.
So LD's over here, and I'm just, I'm noticing that from other videos, like all over the world, the waste is the same. Their policies of dumping stuff to make way for fresh produce is universal, which is crazy. So whilst that you may love an Aldi's in your, I'm so glad there isn't one in your town. One, it would just mean there's another store unnecessarily wasting food. Man, so
but I do want to say something. People in the chat, just so you know, I'm not saying I hate HEB. I love HEB. I love HEB. Okay, I love them. And HEB, if you're watching, sponsors. But anyways, I just don't like that they don't have a compact. They have compactors. I just don't like that they don't have regular dumpsters. But, yeah. What is it?
Oldies because it's all the food. What a fair statement and the best argument I've had so far.
Ray, do you have an Aldi's over there in Dallas?
He's on mute, bro.
Oh, okay.
Because you muted him.
I didn't mute him.
Oh, no, he did. Okay. Back to the show. So, what's your what does the future look like for Frugal Couple? What sort of other projects do you have in store? What can your subscribers or the dumpster diving community look forward to for Frugal Couple?
Man, that's a great question because I have no idea, honestly. I don't know.
Like the rest of us.
Yeah, the basis of our channel has always been dumpster diving. So that will definitely continue just because it's a huge part of our life. It's something that we do like anyway, so it's so easy just to take the camera when we're going anyway, because it's what we do. But as far as other things, I definitely want to do other things on the channel. I just don't know like what it is. Like sometimes I'll set the camera up if I'm cooking, I'll do that. Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I've really been trying to like plan ahead and brainstorm, but right now I'm just going to go whatever the direction the wind blows me, and we'll just see because I don't know.
Cicely, just so you know, there's somebody that, there you go. Someone wants to know how you and your husband met.
How we met? Gosh, that was so long ago. We met actually at a church function. I know that sounds so lame, but we met at a church function. And, I saw him and he was okay, but he was just a really good guy to me. And I wasn't really into good guys then. So I was like, hey, brother. He wasn't on my radar at all. But, we went out and we had a really good time. And then he's actually a musician. So he was going out and playing for some artists. So he would be out on the road for a while. So, we kind of lost contact. And then about 2 years later, we got back in contact. And yeah, the rest is history. He's very quiet. He's very shy. Like we're complete opposites. So he prefers to stay like away from the camera or behind the camera. He's that type, very quiet. Yeah.
What does he play? Can I ask that? Like, what instrument does he play?
Yeah, well, he toured on drums. He's a jazz drummer. So he toured on drums and he toured on, I don't know if you guys would know it, but it's called a Hammond B3 organ. Most people have that in their church or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so he plays jazz organ, but he actually toured nationally and internationally on drums and bass guitar. So yeah, he's also helped produce some music with a lot of Grammy Award winning jazz artists. So he's legit. He's cool. He loves it. Music is his thing, and diving is definitely his like release from music, his something that he doesn't really have to think as hard about. So yeah.
Ray.
Awesome.
Ray, can you hear us, Ray?
No.
Everybody Everybody wants to know where you're headed.
Oh, I'm going to TJ Maxx.
Oh,
Oh no, really? I love you going to TJ Maxx so much.
right. And you're in Dallas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're legit 3 hours away. I'm just gonna pop up on you one day.
Hey, I'll be here.
Grizzly Adventures does all the time. They're in Oklahoma as well.
What?
And,
Really?
yeah.
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 Oh my God. What's their names? Who are they?
Grizzly Adventures.
I'm about to look them up right now.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's an everyday diver, him and his lovely wife Geneva. They're on the chat here. I saw their name pop up earlier on. Hey, Grizzly and Marty.
And they're in
Great to
Oklahoma?
have you. Yeah, they're actually right on the border of a couple of other states too. That's right. I can't remember which ones because I'm in Australia.
Right. You're a little further away from Oklahoma.
A little bit. Yeah, and he goes out a lot, but he travels to where Ray is at, and they do collab diving all the. They've done it a few times now, and he goes there with a big, massive truck. Ray takes him to all of the best spots, and he loads that bad boy up to the top, and away they go.
Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Because we really don't know any other divers here where we are. We're in Oklahoma City, so there aren't I'm sure there are divers, but they're very, very low key. We don't know any of them. So yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys go in the very same stomping grounds as each other, but yeah, he's out every day. He's another YouTuber from doing dumpster diving from Oklahoma.
That is so cool.
They're corrected me. They said it's not Oklahoma. They said it's Texarkana. It's where they're from.
Okay.
Queens.
Yeah.
So right on the border of Texas and Arkansas.
All that stuff is the same to me.
Man, just put me crook out. One. Nah, I'm only joking.
Hey, Juan, have you seen your TikTok?
No, I have not seen it.
I duetted your candle haul, and I snatched some room spray and a candle.
I need to see that. I definitely have to see that. I need to check out that TikTok. Most of us now have a TikTok where we post our stuff. I posted a 2-part series of the big candle haul that we found at Bath and Body Works, and I guess Ray did a duet. I need to check that duet now. So, but I'll do that right after the live for sure. That should be a lot of fun.
Are all of you guys on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
What about you?
I am not. Like I'm not at all, because I feel like if I put the app on my phone, I'll become obsessed with it, and then it's just one more thing to split my day up. But I need to check it out. I hear so many people talking about it. I want to hear it now.
Oh, just so you know, it takes up a lot of time. I'm gonna be dropping all the TikToks right now of all our divers. So they're going to be being dropped, so you guys can reference those later. These guys were pressuring me. I was getting peer pressured to do.
Oh, Juan, please. No, but you are right, man. It's a really addictive act because the video clips are really short, 15 seconds to 60 seconds.
Right.
And there's so much content out there, that some brilliant short content. I look at it for inspiration and just ideas, and how to do real short, sharp, just action-packed ideas of editing. It's crazy. Everything is on there. Yeah, but it takes up a lot of your time.
Yeah, and I want to amp our editing up. We just got Final Cut Pro, but man, that's hard to use. That's really hard. So I'm gonna have to put some true dedication into that, because I don't know.
Well, here's something that might be of interest to you, and any other dumpster diving channel that are in the chat. Juan and I have been talking a lot about doing like a creators corner or section on the live dive lounge on a day on its own, where we bring up. We can review people's channel pages, and for those that are just starting, we can share the software and the applications that we use for editing and for sound tech stuff, like the cameras or the lighting, the microphones that we use for the lives or for diving or for recording. So we're hoping to, introduce something like that into the live dive lounge mix. I'm sure it'd be interesting for a lot of creators out there. That might learn something new and different and get to check it out.
Yeah.
I find that the editing part difficult at times because I like to try and master one before I move on to the next. It doesn't always work out that way because I don't know. I guess I'm too anxious to move forward with my knowledge. But yeah, we're looking forward to doing something like that in the real near future.
I think that would be really cool. That will also be super useful because a lot of people in our community, some of them are experts at going out and researching and, finding dumpsters and which ones are hot, but everybody may not know, how to put the words on the screen or how to do a transition from one clip to the next clip. So I know a lot of times I'm super lazy with my editing and I really need to cut that out, but still, legit trying to figure out this Final Cut Pro because it is not a game.
Final Cut Pro is more that your professional level. I'm like with these guys, like I tell them, like one of the good things about all of us is that we all are different levels. Ray still uses a cell phone, and his things come out pretty good. So we'll be asking him like, what kind of equipment do you suggest for people that are using?
I use KindMaster.
Okay, there you go.
It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to use.
Yeah,
it's a user-friendly app.
Yeah.
And Big B uses some other software as well. I know Grabbit uses another one. I use all Adobe products, but again, I'm a graphic designer. I do video editing. I do photography. I do all this other stuff, IT work. So when it comes to computers, anything to do with all that stuff, as you can tell, I mean, I'm a specialist when it comes to that. So I'm at a whole nother level. But that's a good thing about us, that the information we'll bring to you guys is at different levels for everybody. So everybody can use.
Right.
So we're really
how have you found your creating journey so far? I mean, what was your level as far as say editing and filming going when you first started? Did you start at ground level and now you've worked your way up to where you are now?
I didn't quite start at ground level. I was used to doing makeup videos on YouTube. So I was used to that. But then filming hauls was something totally different because instead of, getting the lighting on your face and making sure your close-ups are on whatever thing you're working on, you have to just do food. So I had to, take a step back. And then I was filming on my phone then because, I didn't want to take my camera out to the dumpsters and all that. I'm like, okay, I'm not taking my good camera out here. So had to learn how to start filming on my cell phone. And that was a process. So gotten better with that. I do have a vlogging camera, but it depends on which one I use. So I was familiar with editing, but as far as filming, what I was filming and filming outside and at night and a lot of action stuff, that was definitely new to me because all the videos I had made before were just stationary videos and good lighting, and it's just a totally different ball game. So, I was getting comments scoot back, don't move so fast. well, this or that, or you're not helping your husband. I'm like, girl, I'm trying to hold this camera steady. That's all I can do right now. I can do this, find out what's in the dumpster. That's all y'all gonna get out of me at this point. So, we've gotten a lot better. I feel like I've gotten a lot better as far as filming some things, but I think the next probably big purchase for us would be a GoPro camera. I can see how they would definitely be useful in some ways as far as just getting your, hands free while you're done. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Southern Belle. Thanks, guys. You guys are so sweet. Don't juice me up. I'm about to wipe all this off and go get in the dumpster tonight. So.
Oh, yeah, nice work.
So yeah, but man, I missed that dumpster diving. I took I think we took about a whole week off, and we just did it just because we get into creative like funks, where you just like I edit all day long. I work on computers all day long. So when I get home, I don't want to edit. I don't want to do anything like that. Then we had some issues with with the dumpster diving situation, and it's kind of like you get unmotivated sometimes, and but does that ever happen to you, like where you kind of get a little like
Bladed.
Yeah.
Yes, that happens quite a bit sometimes. Like, actually, the first, I think, couple of days of February, I didn't even post. I was like, I just don't feel like it. Like, just don't feel like it. So,
Yeah.
And then before that, I was trying to post, like, I was posting 2 videos a day, and that just really like wore me out. And then immediately before that, I did Vlogmas, and then before that, we did, what was it? I was trying to film every day in November. So yeah, it was crazy. Like, it's just like, sometimes you can really burn yourself out with going every night. And now we're going twice a day and filming each time and then editing each time. And yeah. And right now our house is looking like some sort of storage facility. It's really time to have some people come over, come grab some stuff. I am kind of like, leery about people coming over right now because our state has a ton of cases. But so I've been kind of trying to hold off, but we got to get some people over here because they need to take some of this stuff. So we're gonna have some people coming over, grabbing some stuff. But yeah, it's really easy to get like unmotivated, I think, or just maybe overwhelmed is a better word for me. Sometimes I have so much to do that I just decide to do nothing, and that's my decision.
I've just got someone here to come to pick up a donation parcel, so just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Juan, you better take the reins for a second. Sorry.
I'm glad to know it because we have so much stuff everywhere right now. And like, we have people that are supposed to come get it. But like I said, with the weather being the way it is, it's like, okay, we'll just hold on to it till you can get out to come get it. So I'm like, geez. So yeah, we have some stuff in the garage. We have some stuff outside. We just have stuff.
Oh yeah. No, that's how ours is too. We have a storage unit, but our storage unit is already to capacity.
Oh wow.
And honestly, we can't there's just no way to get we can get a bigger one, but we just can't afford a bigger one at the moment. But yeah, I mean, we have a storage unit. We have my son's room. We have what used to be called the living room.
Right.
This setup used to be in the living room, but we had to switch stuff around, so we moved that over here to like make room over there. And
right.
We do our reveals over there in that other room now. It's like it just takes over everything.
Yeah, it's amazing how creative you have to get when you are dumpster diving, just because you have to stick just stuff in every little nook and cranny, and we just got to do it. Where do we keep the 5 deep freezers? So we have all 5 deep freezers in the garage, and then of course we have a refrigerator and freezer in the kitchen. So everything is in the garage right now. Yeah.
Wow. I really wish your husband would have been on. It looks like I could have really talked to him because actually I know Big B's a musician, he's a singer, he likes to sing. I'm also a musician. I play drums.
Oh, that is so cool.
And you see, you may know this person. I once played with a young lady at the well, she was older than me at the time, but a lady by the name of Amy Grant. I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah, I know Amy Grant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know her, but of course I've heard of her.
I got to play drums with her when I was a kid. I was young, way young, and but yeah, I would have loved to have him on the show so we could talk, and that'd been so.
It would have turned into a music documentary. Like it would have. We could have all clocked out because that's crazy. That's really his passion. That's his first love, and he's been lucky enough to make money touring and playing for people. So that's fun. That's his thing. And now diving is my thing. And then somehow it became his thing too. So he's really more into it than I am.
That's so cool. But, let me ask you something. I know that's something that Big B asked quite a few other people is that how does your family think or to deal with it or think about your dumpster diving, or have you told them?
They don't really believe us. Like our family, his parents are not YouTube people, and neither is my mom. So they don't really, they're like, no, you guys didn't. They don't, no, if it's in the trash, it's destroyed. This didn't come out the trash. We're like, yeah, like it does. But so, our families don't totally, they just think we have friends at the grocery store because they don't, they're of that mindset. Like if it's in the trash, it has to be gross and destroyed and just expired and spoiled. And they don't think that good things can like come out of the trash. So if we tell them it's from a dumpster, they're like, no, maybe they just sat it there for a minute. They weren't going to throw it away. And we're like, we were literally in the dumpster getting it out. And they're like, no, you weren't. So, I don't know. Hard to really figure that one out. But they're definitely appreciative of everything because we give them quite a bit. We all go to like different churches. So we all have different groups of people that we help out. So we really load them up with stuff. And they're very appreciative of that because now they're able to help people as well, which is a good thing. So,
yeah, I know. That's kind of like we didn't tell our family right away. Well, Ida's family kind of dumpster dives. They're the ones that kind of got us into it. But we kind of kept it to ourselves like for a while. We would tell them, hey, we found this and that, but when we started YouTube, it took us a while to kind of get going with that and let them know about it. But now they call us up, hey, have you found dog food? Have you found this? Have you found that? Does that happen to you now too? Or
all the time? My mom is great for calling me like, hey, I'm like, hey, how are you? She's like, oh, I'm fine. I need orange juice and limes. And I also need, people just call us and literally just give us their grocery list. And so we try to tell them like that isn't quite how it works. Like we basically just go and take what's in the dumpster that day, but they just kind of feel like it's a grocery store now, So I don't know. They're bless their hearts. Both of our parents are way older. They're quite a bit older than us, like in their late 70s. So they don't quite have it all figured out as far as how it works. But yeah, we have found some really interesting things. The crazy part is usually if like my mom or one of our friends will say like, oh, I need this or I need that, within a week, like we usually find that. Like my mom says she needed beets and I was like, we have never found beets. Lo and behold, we found like 6 cans of beets. I was like, how is this possible? But that always happens. So I feel like, if you speak something into existence about what you need, usually you will find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that I have yet to find, well, I've found them, but I've yet to find where they're good is mushrooms. I'm still in the hunt for mushrooms like that are actually.
You need to come to Oklahoma City. There are seriously about 10 packs of mushrooms in the dumpster every day here. Like so many that I take them, I freeze them, And then it's like, okay, no more. Does anyone ever get gas money for our dives? No. No. No, not really. But I mean, is what it is. I feel like once we got monetized on YouTube, I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's our blessing coming back to us after just like giving and, making sure everybody is set. So most of the people that, like, I don't know, like, I know sometimes when we find like big dumpsters, people are say, call people up to come get them. Most of the people we know, they're just like, well, can you bring them to us? Like, no, I called you to come get it. I don't feel like bringing it. But I mean, we usually end up doing it anyway. But yeah.
No, psychotic. It's okay. I don't need those kind of mushrooms.
Well, in his defense, he didn't specify. So he said he had some kind.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe not that kind, but he had something for you.
Yeah, Juan gets really jealous when I find mushrooms. He goes, "Dang, Big B, you got more mushrooms." I go, yeah. I don't know what to say to you, my bro. That's the way it is. I love finding them too.
Yeah.
So what's sort of like, with the food you find, you obviously are making savings. I know I make a lot of savings. Like, how much of an impact is it on your household?
I mean, honestly, right now, we don't have a grocery bill unless we just want something. Some days we will. One thing that has changed is we try to only shop at the stores that we get food out of their dumpsters, because if we're going to spend money for something, I'm going to go and spend money with those stores just to hopefully make sure that they stay open and nothing ever happens to them. So we mainly shop at like Aldi's and a couple of other little smaller grocery stores. Don't do much shopping at Walmart if we can. But I mean, if we were just, if we just didn't have anything coming in financially, we would still be able to make it on everything that we find. So once we go to the store now, we just buy stuff that we want. And that may just be $30 a month, like juice or just crackers, something that we don't find. But as far as a real grocery bill, thankfully, we don't have that anymore, nor do most of the people in our circle, like my mom, Babe's parents, some of our friends, siblings. They don't have to buy meat anymore. They don't have to buy potatoes, bread, eggs, bacon, none of that stuff anymore. So it's made an impact not only for us, but for our support system as well.
Yeah. I have a question about meats, because I know we're going to run into some meats some time in the future. And what is your rule with meat? Like, how do you know, or what do you do with that?
So meat, personally for us, it needs to be packaged, because we see a lot of meat that's out the wrapper and all that. And there are some divers that still get that, which, I mean, I'm not going to judge anybody. That's their deal. It's just not for us. So it needs to be packaged and it needs to be cold. And after we do our hauls and all of that, I would prefer if the plastic is not ripped. Now, if it's ripped and it's cold, that's one thing. But if it's ripped while it's warmer or in the summertime, that's a no for us, because it's so many flies out here. It's so easy to get maggots and ill. So, but yeah, after we do our hauls and our videos, I temp check all of the meat. I used to work for the state at the health department. So I still have all of my gear for that. So I make sure everything is going to be, at the right temp. Sometimes it's not. And we just basically kind of have to throw it. But the majority of the time it is, especially right now in the wintertime, it's been so cold here that it's been great. It's been really great. And now that we made a connection at our local grocery store, the manager there, if he sees us pull up, he'll just say, hey, I threw, 10 packs of chicken in this one. He told us about the ribeye roast that he threw. He was like, oh, that's a great cut of meat. Make sure you get that. This is how you cut it. This is what you do to it. So now we have that inside connection. It works really, really, really well. But he will always let us know what is good meat. And he may say, hey, this one is expired and it's sat out for an hour. So leave that one in there. So it's good now. I still temp check it though, but I feel a lot more comfortable with him now Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You have to trust your connections, especially when you're
true. And then I tell everybody common sense. Like just like you would use common sense if you're buying stuff at the store, you should still wipe stuff off. You should still check it to make sure it's good, make sure it's cold. You just have to use that same common sense when you're diving.
Absolutely. I've always maintained that the pandemic that came with a blessing. It forced people that weren't otherwise safe in the dumpsters to be safe in the dumpsters. Wear gloves. You know, things that I was doing before the COVID.
Right.
You know, I always wore gloves and sanitized, and I mean, and washed my fruit and vegetables. And when I was processing everything, I mean, I would do that anyway before if I was buying it from the store. To me, that's common sense. You would just do that. So always get asked a lot of questions about, if I'm taking care, good luck on poisoning people, that you're helping. I mean, like, really?
Yeah. And the funny thing is we've been doing this solid diving for food for a year and we've never been sick once, not one time, not once. But I just feel like if you utilize common sense, once again, like common sense is just it's a superpower because a lot of people really don't have it anymore. So it's pretty rare. So if you have it, it's awesome. And then if you utilize it, that's even better. But yeah, wearing gloves, washing stuff off. But honestly, if I go grocery shopping right now at this day and age, I still wash stuff off that I bring in my house. So it's no different if I'm bringing dumpster diving hauls or grocery store hauls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's where I found the pandemic has been a blessing. It's really forced people to pay attention to, their safety and the safety of others. So I couldn't forgive myself if I was donating something that was sketchy. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, if it's something I'm not sure about, we either leave it there or we throw it away because I'm not gonna give my family anything that's gonna make them ill. And I'm definitely not going to give someone I don't know something. I'd rather keep something sketchy and we eat it than give it to somebody that, no, we're not doing that. That's not going to be on my conscience. So, no.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. And we're at a point now, we have so much stuff. There's no need to take something that you have some reservations or second thoughts about. It's not even worth it.
That's it, mate. My mantra is if it makes me, if I hesitate or it makes me go, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
And I always get, take it for the animals and take it for the, and that's great as well. But space is a commodity when you go out dumpster diving as often as we do, and the idea is to just try and move it as quickly as possible. And I get a lot of questions about, she just ducked out from us for a little while.
Oh yes.
You're clicking buttons again, Juan. Oh my God! She wasn't even ready to go yet.
Look, my hands are free. My hands are.
Now I see your hands. I'm joking, my friend. Well, hey guys, hopefully she comes back. But if not, it was awesome to have her on board. And as a guest, I hope you guys enjoyed. Cicely from Frugal Couple. She was an amazing guest. I loved it.
Yeah. And Ray, you still there, Ray?
Ray.
No.
Hey. No, he's not here. He's over there.
Ray's playing hide and seek.
That's because the car makes a lot of noise.
We don't hear it.
You don't hear it?
No.
I have no mute, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, because I like to put the window down. You hear that all the wind.
Oh, okay, I got you. Is that sock still there?
That what?
Is the sock still there?
What sock?
The dirty sock.
Dirty sock?
Is it this car or is it another one?
Oh man, let me tell you, it was a pair of socks. It was my nephew's friend. He let his friend borrow the car, and he put his stinky socks under the seat in the back.
On purpose. Oh,
man, I thought there was somebody's foot cut off in there or something.
Sorry.
Are you a button presser like myself and Juan? Are you?
It's okay.
No, I will say I don't think that was my fault. Our internet is doing something funny with this weather. I was like, hello? Where'd everybody go?
Hey, well, I know you said that earlier on that you guys are going out for a dive tonight. Like probably after you do the show, you're gonna. I wouldn't wipe anything off. I would go looking like fabulous, fabulous.
Yeah,
diving.
I'll just go. People be like, "Where is she going?" Yeah, right now, Babe is actually still at church, so I don't know how long that's gonna last. But and I told him like, hey, do you just want to skip tonight since you're doing that? And he's like, no, we don't have to do that. I'm like, okay, good, great, neither. Great. So
he sounds like Ray. Ray will not give up dumpster diving if he can't.
I think there's chips in here.
He's still out there. I mean, he is. Jeez.
So, how long does your route take you? Like from start, if it was just a regular night?
A regular night, usually about 40 minutes. We go super, super, super quick. We're in a suburb right outside of Oklahoma City, so everything is within a 3-mile radius. So the longest part is just like pulling stuff out. So, I mean, by the time, and that's even with us stopping to feed 2 sets of stray cats, everything is 45 minutes. So it goes super quickly. But man, sometimes you got to psych yourself up to go, especially when it's. You said, what time is it here? It is 10:58.
Yeah, so your central time is us as well then.
Yeah.
That's his dumpster call, by the way.
The empty call. There's someone else up here. Let me just have a look real quick.
A lot of boxes in there. Wait, how many dumpsters do you hit a night?
How many dumpsters do you hit up a night? Cicely was asking.
What was that?
How many dumpsters do you hit a night? She was asking how many dumpsters do you hit a night?
I've never counted them.
He's been moving. Maybe that's our problem. We're not hitting enough.
There's a few dumpsters that he lives really close to, and then the next one these are like a few minutes drive. So he probably hits a wider radius than say you do.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I'd say he
he's
do more than half a dozen, at least more than half a dozen. Maybe even more than.
Right. That's a motivation.
I know, right?
But they're really not far apart from each other, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, you can hit more in a short time. That's cool, but geez, makes me feel lazy.
No, well, how long? What about you, Juan? How long is your? How long does it take your route? How many dumpsters do you hit around about?
Our route is usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours at most. But usually, about 2 hours, about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and our radius is about 10 miles. So,
but I could make it last 6 hours. I got enough dumpsters to make it 6 hours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ray says.
But you know what? Right. So can we actually. Honestly, we hit about maybe like 14 dumpsters or 15 dumpsters a night.
Yeah.
but there's probably about 30, 40, 50 more that we could hit in one night if we were really to go the full gauntlet.
Yeah.
So Ray does a few as well.
I'm about my close range routers are probably about an hour and a half at the most. But if I was to extend out, I could go for 2.5 hours if I want to. I seldom do. My local dumpsters usually take care of me enough. But if I wanted to find something different, like all of the home decor stuff in the retail stores, I have to travel a little bit further. And if I want different material, that's what I have to do. And I do it from time to time. I do that.
What are they trying to hide from me down there? This is trend posting.
That's what I'm like doing this like on the video, trying to see what he has.
Yeah, like that's gonna get you to look over the edge, right?
I asked my boss's husband, because he has a VR there my job right next to my desk, because he's trying to get me to help him set it up. I was like, can I borrow that? Because I want to do one of these guys live dive with my with the VR.
What? I got a grab bag.
What?
Grab bag?
Let's see. Make sure they didn't cut anything before I decide I'm going to take it.
I would like to watch a live VR. It's like goggles.
Hey, they didn't cut nothing.
Wow.
You got a big score. That's all right.
Oh, look, there's going to be some speakers in here. Headphones. There's one headphone.
Hey, I found my first set of headphones the other night. Except they were for girls between the ages of 4 and 7.
That's Five Below, right, Ray?
They did cut the cords.
Oh.
People that cut cords.
Done with purpose, and said she can dive for 12 hours with her friend Yvette. And I know Angie that drives for a few hours to hit one of the cities. You know, she's driven 3 or 4 hours once to get to one of the cities where she gets mega hauls.
Oh man.
I love getting mystery bags. Those are nice.
They cut everything up. Look, everything's cut.
Aww.
Five Below, right? Right. That's Five Below.
Hey, so Cicely, do you does going to like apartment complexes and checking the dumpsters out and those sort of places?
We had never done that. I actually just discovered on the channel once you guys had her on. And so I saw that was like a thing, going to apartment complexes. But so far, we have not done that yet. I heard that was a thing, and also college campuses, but we haven't done that either. Right now, really, all we've been doing is our little area here. I'm scared if I introduce Babe something else or something new, it's going to be like more hours added to our route. So haven't even mentioned that to him yet, but we think it's really cool, and I'd like to try it in the future. Okay, Babe.
What's his name?
The kitty?
No, the kitty is, well, yeah. What's the kitty's name?
This is Gracie.
Gracie.
Yeah, my husband's name is Jay, though.
Hey, Jay, to see if you're watching, there's a whole bunch of other dumpsters you can hit, by the way.
Never. I'll make sure he never sees this. Don't worry about that. Because, he's the type, if we find something good, he is like, well, what else is there? And then we will slowly start going just about every stop, just about every day. It'll be a whole thing.
Now, just hold up a second there, Cicely. You've already admitted to wanting to go out twice a day. Not only that, but you also admitted to wanting to find other stuff.
No,
Now, if you wanted,
I am just the writer. I by no means want to go out twice a day because usually I'm either working or tired. That was Babe's idea. So I'm just riding with them, like going along. Now I would like to find more stuff though. That is definitely true. But this is really turning into a full-time job. It definitely is.
Yeah, it is. It's like I have a job as well, but yeah, dumpster diving is my primary activity, not my primary like earn,
right,
but my primary activity. It's the one I think about the most. It's the one that's always preoccupying my mind.
Yes.
You know,
it's always that idea of like, what am I missing? What's out there tonight? Like, and then you think of some of your best hauls, and this could be the night that your wildest dreams come true. It could be a Porsche in the dumpster and you just don't know it, and it's yours if you just go get it. And then you get out there and it's like, man, I could have stayed home tonight. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. If you do stay home, what's gonna happen is you're gonna wonder, did I miss that big haul?
Yeah. So we're always like, well, let's just go really quickly and we'll see what's out there.
So you're just like us, eh? You fall into the FOMO category.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely, because we're always like, okay, and we have our trash schedule pretty set. We know when they're going to be picking up trash, when they're going to be emptying it. So we know the night before we definitely need to go just in case. But I mean, we feel so much now is like, yeah, okay, let's just go. They know us. They know our cars. Let's just go.
Well, it looks like Ray got himself a bit of a grab bag there. Nice work, Ray.
It was 2 grab bags, but they cut everything up.
Oh,
I kept all the headphones from in the the wireless ones. They're all in there. They're just at the bottom of the bag.
That's sweet.
You gotta love the new wireless electronics they got these days. You can't cut the wires off the wire of the wireless.
And all they do is just open it and dump it in there, so they're still good.
Right. Yeah. Hey, stop. No.
So, Tommy, was it your birthday, Tommy?
It looked like it. I saw a lot of birthday wishes for Tommy Roach. Happy birthday, Tommy Roach.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
Oh, man, it's Tommy's birthday every day.
Well, there you go. If that's the case, then it should be about 3,099. So, what can subscribers expect from Frugal Couple this week? Have you got any content in the pipeworks ready to drop?
Yes. So we're going to have our daily dive every morning. I usually try to post it around 7:30. And then I am also working on some secondary videos to go up at 7:30 that evening. I have a couple of, I think I posted it already. We had a huge haul of hot chips, just boxes and boxes. It's so crazy. I'm still, it's funny because we don't eat hot chips. So, but yeah, we had a ton of that. And so we're going to be doing some taste testing with that and just trying to get a little creative with our channel. Our 7:30 a.m. video will always be diving, but then our 7:30 p.m. video, if it is a video, is going to be something a little different, either cooking or just something different, usually not diving though. And I'm also starting to do some behind the scenes, like dumpster diving. Like everyone sees the dumpster diving videos we make with us, like at the dumpsters and all of that. But I realize a lot of people that don't dive really don't know what else is entailed with that. The cleaning the product, organizing it, seeing what's good, what's bad. We recently got like 20 dozen eggs and half of them were cracked. So I had to go through each one, wash them, make sure they were good, and throw out the bad ones. Just kind of videos like that, the little housekeeping. So we're also going to start montaging that and making some videos out of that as well.
That is a good idea. That's a really, really good idea. See, that's why I wish we would find food, because I would be able to do stuff like that, but we don't have food.
You know, I'm trying to be creative because, like I said, that's really the only thing we find. So.
Good?
Oh, Ray found a friend.
Pretty packed, huh? A bunch of hangers.
Oh, wow.
So Ray's always finding people, strange people.
Ray's finds goodies and humans.
So,
always.
I kind of want to get this out of the way. Tell us about your fur babies.
My babies?
Yes, your fur babies.
Oh my goodness. They are, well, there's one scratching right now. We have 4 kitties, and they are not very well behaved, but they are so sweet. So he is not really, well, he wasn't a cat person, and then we got one, and then 2, and I begged for one more, and then we found one. So he said that's it, though. So we have the 4, but we do stop and feed stray kitties. We have 2 colonies that we feed every night. So if the packs of meat are like open, they're still good, but they're just open or something, and we don't want to give them, we cook them up and we serve them in little platters for our little kitties up there.
And you just have cats? Just cats are your fur babies?
Just cats, yeah. Babe wanted a dog, but we ended up getting the cat first. And like I said, they aren't very well behaved. So they don't really, they don't love other animals. They always try to bully them. So we just have...
Yeah, I just pulled out a box over there. Is there something in it?
The bowl? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Want me to pull it out? Pull it out.
How frustrating is it to find a dumpster so packed like that, knowing that you potentially stuck
the top was broken.
To me, that's always the worst, because I don't want to pull everything out, but then I always feel like I'm leaving.
No, it's not. Just the top was broken. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see what else is in here.
And so do you end up pulling everything out so you can find out what's in there?
It depends on how tired we are, how late it is, and what we have to do the next morning. Like if it's, 2, 3 in the morning, no, it's just going to stay in there. We'll try to do it another day. But, if we have a little bit of energy, we'll try to pull some stuff out just to make sure it doesn't, end up getting thrown away. Yeah.
Me too. If I get to it early in the dive, I'll pull everything out. As long as it's not gonna, the bags aren't split and it's not gonna go everywhere. I'm okay with that. I'll pull it all out and I'll put it all back in.
Right.
But at the end of the dive, like what she says, there's nothing in here.
Right. It's like I'm just gonna go on a feeling. There's nothing in there. Teresa wants to know the stray cats. Yes. Both of our colonies, they have been captured and spayed and neutered and chipped. They have all their shots, and then they were released back. The guy that kind of got me into it, I met him there one night. He's actually the president of the no-kill shelter in our area. And so he and I exchange numbers and we just trade off. But we go every night just because we have so much stuff. But yeah, so he did all of that, which I thought was awesome. So we don't have any little kittens running around there, and everybody's safe and healthy and all of that.
Oh, please don't talk neutering to... Oh, no, you got yours done, didn't you, Juan? Finally?
Yes, we did. Yes, finally. She's but she's still a troublemaker. She's a little sick right now. So she is a little sick. We're working on making her better, but but yeah, she's still a troublemaker. But and I was hoping that was going to change somehow for some reason. I don't know. So we have 2 fur babies. We have 2 cats as well. But we have 3
it's like 33 degrees.
We have like 3 other cats that are outside that are feral cats.
Mm-hmm.
So we feed those at the doorstep. So
yeah, one of my cat colonies, it's so interesting because it's 9 cats, a skunk, and a possum, and they all stay there. Like nobody fights, and you have to actually go in the woods to feed them.
Take it easy.
And the skunk and possum are cool. They don't care. So yeah, it's all good.
You made a new friend, Ray?
Yeah.
That wasn't Maddie, was it?
Oh, I was talking on here.
That was a nice little skillet thing. That was a nice little.
Yeah, the frying pan and the flowers and stuff. And there was some coffee cups too.
Oh, cool. Wow. That is good.
I need some.
I wasn't going to take it, so I might as well let her.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ray, everyone was saying how much of a gentleman you were, Ray, helping that lady get out her skillet and her.
Oh, yeah, because she's seen it. I wasn't going to take it. She's seen it, so I grabbed it for her. She just couldn't reach it.
Aww.
Awesome, my bro.
All right, off to the next one.
Man, you were a machine. I got to tell Babe, we slipping. You've been out there 2.5 hours. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. He's a machine, all right. Yeah, he actually traveled from the future.
Ray travels between time and space, so
that's pretty epic.
Oh yeah. No, we did a live dive once that'd been 5 hours, bro. Was it 5 hours? 6 hours.
Yeah.
What the heck? Do you stop and eat? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a collab dive with South and Grizzly's Adventures.
Oh yeah,
and they hit everything, man. It was
that night was so much stuff. The truck was so full we couldn't put no more stuff in it.
Yeah,
and it's an 8-foot bed on the truck.
What?
Yeah. 8 foot long. Yeah, man. It was a beast. It's a beast of a truck, and they loaded. They had to stop because they couldn't fit any more in. Otherwise, they could have kept going.
Oh, that is epic. That is so cool. Yeah, I gotta tell Babe, we doing this wrong. We gotta get on our next level.
It's it, man. Well,
those rug things. I mean, for the desk.
Time is such a commodity that we can get lost in the dive, and we often forget about shucks. I got to get up early in the morning, man.
Right.
Like, wow. Oh, Sarah's just saying that she watched the whole lot. 6 hours on watching one channel on the YouTube. Now that's killer.
Man.
Right.
Hey, we all binge watch some shows that long or longer. So,
but we found so much stuff that day. It was insane.
It was an insane dive, man. That was wicked.
And this lady, she's going to Half Price Books too.
Oh, Half Price Books, another dumpster that makes my heart flutter. Every time he goes to it, it's always like I've only ever seen him go to it once, and it's had like very little in it once, but all the time.
Yeah, if I ever go dive with Ray, that's where I'm hitting first. I would be like, Ray, I don't care about the other ones. Just Half Price Books first, please. Half Price Books.
And I have three of them that throw out tons of stuff all the time.
Because I guarantee you, I would be there I would be there like getting everything. I would get all the DVDs and Blu-rays and all. I would get all of it. I just would.
Oh no, you wouldn't.
No, well, it all depends how Ida decides what to do, because I know she'd be wanting to hit all the other stuff, but I would love to just go. I'll be here.
Just leave me here. I'll be fine.
Just leave me here. Pick me up in 2 hours. I'll have everything stacked.
So
it looks like everyone wants to head to Ray's. Let's just all do a meetup with Ray in Dallas, and yeah, we'll just ride along with him.
Everybody knows where I'm at already.
So yeah.
So, do you know Grab It Fast, or have you done familiar with Grab It Fast channel?
Yes, I am very familiar.
It's unfortunate he couldn't be with us here tonight, but we made a bit of a pact that if I was to come to the States and do dumpster diving, that I'd go over to his neck of the woods and we'll do a collab dive together.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
And I said, nah, no way. No. I'm going over to Ray's place. We're going to go and hit that something right over there. You're welcome to come along.
Everybody's going to be in Dallas.
That's it, man. Oh, he's actually not in Dallas. He's actually in, where are you, Ray, at the moment? Kuala Lumpur?
Actually, I'm in Dallas tonight.
Okay, man. If you check out his some of his earlier videos, he's been all over the world. Cuba, he's been to Cuba, Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
No, that's just where the location says. That's not where he's been.
Oh, you dive all there? Dang.
My YouTube's been all over those places.
My mom knows that.
How about that?
Oh, absolutely, Matt. I would definitely come to California. We'd be cooking and all sorts of fun. I believe it. So if there was I imagine you've watched a few dumpster diving channels now, in your journey, Cicely. Are there any other dumpster divers that that you would love to dive with in their town?
Oh gosh, I have a long list.
And look,
so
they're
first
brand
off,
new movie.
Oh wow.
Okay, yeah. So let's just say Ray. Let's start with him because he's doing some really epic stuff. I would love to dive with you in Australia, because like it's Australia. Like, what the heck is Australia? I think it would be awesome. I did not know that dumpster pickers. I didn't know they were in South Texas. For some reason, I was thinking Dallas area. So that's new to me. I had no idea. I don't even know why I was thinking that, but I was thinking Dallas area. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really South Texas. But yeah.
Yeah, but let me see who else. Of course, my girl Sin, diving with purpose, just because I just feel like I wouldn't even have to dive. I would just be chit-chatting with her the whole time, just because I just love her. She's so sweet. Angie Blackman, they always find tons of stuff. I mean, really, I can go dumpster diving with anyone at this point. Like, I just want to have fun and go.
Yeah.
Just, see different things. And yeah. If you guys are in Oklahoma, we're not a major travel hub, but, you find yourself here, you can definitely feel free to stop on by.
Oklahoma, that's the home of the range. Home on the range, isn't it?
It's the home on something. I don't know what's going on here. It's really growing, though. And since, we have a lot of new businesses coming, we have the sports team here. So the city is changing. So it's cool. Cost of living is very cheap, though. It's a great place to live, but it's Oklahoma, so you aren't going to have ton of stuff, but it is cool. It's awesome. It's home.
And are you Oklahoma born and bred?
Actually, I was born in Haiti. I stayed there for 7 years until I was adopted, and I was brought to the U.S. by my family and here in Oklahoma. So I was probably one of the only people that I, had that Haitian Caribbean accent, but just very country as well. So it was a very odd accent growing up, but I've pretty much lost all of my Caribbean accent, and I'm just straight Oklahoma accent now.
Wow.
You say you've lost it, but can you bring it up on command?
I still have a bit of an accent sometimes because I can't pronounce some words. And if you guys watch my videos, I get tongue-tied all the time because I can't think of the English word that I'm trying to say. But as far as speaking Creole, I really don't anymore because no one here. There's no Haitians here. Nowhere. Just me. Yeah.
Real quick, Ray, I wanted to show a video real quick. I'm not gonna. There's not gonna be no audio only because we don't want to get copyrighted claimed again. So I wanted to show this video that Ray did of the duet in TikTok real quick.
Oh, cool.
So give me a second here while I bring it up. Not this one, but this one. Let me bring that up. So you guys kind of see it. This is the thing that we talk about that Ray is known for. This time.
He's looking for the candles. That's what he's looking for.
See?
Oh no!
You just grab my candles. This is our TikTok that he's duetting right now with our finds. So
that is so funny. Your finds are amazing.
He just grabbed one of our candles. We didn't give him permission, but yet he did.
Oh, that's crack up. Thank you.
I knew that it was gonna be epic. I know that his stuff is usually always really epic.
This is pretty funny. I'm gonna have to get on TikTok.
Well, I tell you what, the thing about TikTok is, man, anybody doing any kind of genre has the opportunity to to crack it for any particular reason at all, and no particular reason at all. It's just that can be that random,
right?
But it still takes some work, But the transition is really simple. The transition is really simple. It's taking a little snippet of what you're already creating and uploading it onto TikTok. However, a huge difference is the community there is generally young and it's brutal. Like YouTube, has its level of brutality, and the dumpster diving community, at least the ones that that we surround ourselves with, is a really beautiful community. So, and you don't see that in TikTok. Can be brutal. So this is a good place to get cut your teeth and develop skin, and then don't worry you so much, on the, it can be.
Now I'm a little nervous. I may just do it and watch you all's TikToks and just blame you for me not being productive, because I don't know if I'm going to upload anything now, but seems like a great way to waste time.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, so, there was something I wanted to ask you, and it's about gosh, I've lost my train of thought. It's really good.
Happens to the best
of us. Hey, Big B, we're going on about 2.5 hours already. Do you want to just kind of roll out the red carpet for her and for everybody here?
Absolutely. Hey, Cicely, I think we're going to draw a close to our show. We're
about to go diving anyway, so wish me luck. I need that luck you guys had to rub up on us.
Well, there you go. The timing couldn't be any more perfect. Look, we're going to roll out the red carpet for you. Look at this camera. Look at that camera. Look at the camera straight ahead, and tell the people what you're up to for this week. What can we expect from Frugal Couple this week?
So this week you're going to get tons of more diving videos. We're going to try to spice it up, put some other videos in there as well. But the goal for 2021 for us is we're just going to try to make this a lot more professional than we have been. We're going to try to make a business out of it, not in the traditional sense of a business, but just the work ethic that's involved with it. You know, keeping videos up, putting them up consistently, making sure that our subscribers know what time we'll be uploading, getting our membership together, working on some merch. We're just going to be hitting it on all different levels. Every different avenue we can, we're going to be hitting it.
That's awesome. That's so amazing.
And we would definitely love to have you back on our show. I mean, that would be great to have you up. So we always extend our welcome to always come back. Once you're on, you're always welcome.
Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. I will definitely let Babe know as well.
Yeah, I hope he comes on too.
Yeah, please extend the invitation towards Jay and let him know we'd love to have him on if if the mood sways that way. Absolutely, we're looking forward to seeing all the videos you're going to be producing until we see you the next time.
Yes, we can't wait. Oh, kitty. So yeah, we cannot wait. We're about to go diving now. Hopefully we have some great luck. It's going to be super cold, so I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for that. But yeah, and we have to go feed the kitties. So
absolutely. So everyone in the chat, let's send some prayers and some love hearts to Cicely and Jay as they go dumpster diving tonight. And let's wish them all the best of luck. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye, guys. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on. Definitely appreciate it. You guys stay safe and come on over to our channel and check us out. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Alrighty. Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome. Another great guest. Thank you so much for reaching out to her, Big B, and Sarah, for having her on the show. That was amazing. That was great to have somebody come up like that, and I hope we have a lot more to come like that.
Oh, absolutely. And, she, I could just tell by her videos that she was a really, awesome, kindred spirited person. Does lots of donating, does a lot of content that's relative to dumpster diving with her cooking and other activities that she does. It was certainly a joy and a pleasure to talk to her. Like, obviously, even from different states and in different parts of the world, we share very similar experiences. So, it's really good to find those sort of things out. Fundamentally, we're all the same.
Definitely.
And yes, that's true.
Ray, thanks again as well.
Yeah.
Ray, thank you so much, bro, for taking us out diving with you. Again, bro, I can my gratitude for you, bro, cannot extend enough to say thank you for going out and diving, man.
I bet you I thought I wasn't going to be there, huh?
I already smelled I smell the candles coming in.
Yeah, I would have answered your call, but I was kind of naked.
Yeah, no. Thank you, bro. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you for sparing me, bro. That's a good friend.
Ray, I have to say, bro, that all of the phone calls, it's usually 50-50, but it sways more towards when we call you, you are naked. Hey, not only that, guys, we appreciate everyone. I just want to say a big thanks to Diane, who have been dropping the links for our channels as well as for Frugal Couple. Appreciate your work. You will always work really hard. Thank you so much, Diane. Also to everyone that came in and joined us for the live dive, the live guest and our show. As you know, we're on every Saturdays, every Tuesday nights. Lock that in. Juan, Ray, Grabbit, and myself, we do have other things that are planned for the live dive lounge. So we're really excited to be able to start rolling those things out when we start talking about it more. We're going to start rolling it out. And yeah, we're just looking. We just love having you guys. You guys are amazing.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's late. Thank you guys so much, and we really appreciate you. Big B, do you have anything coming up soon? Excuse me.
So yeah. So my update is the lockdown has been lifted. We still have restrictions, like we still have to wear masks, but there's a lot of areas where the attendance or people are increased. It's going. It's been increased so people can go to restaurants and bars and stuff like that now, but we still have to wear masks. There's no curfew. So outside of that, the weather's been a little bit crappy, but it's just started finding up a bit more now. So I do have a video in the pipelines. I'm sorry. Yep, I'll be doing live dives on Sundays still. That's going to be my thing. Live dive on Sunday nights, and yeah, that's what we have to. What about you, Juan?
Pretty much, I have a video that I need to work on. That we found some stuff. We're going to be doing more diving here now. Like I said, we took a little bit of a break, but now we should start hitting all cylinders. So we're going to start doing that more. But that's pretty much it. We just have videos coming out, more TikTok videos coming out as well. We're having a lot of fun with. Well, I'm having a lot of fun with those. So those are a lot of fun. How about you, Ray? I know, Ray, you're going to have the recap for this tonight, right?
We're gonna have what?
You're going to have a recap of what you found tonight, tomorrow?
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow, and for tomorrow. And right now I'm headed to CBS, but I know y'all signing off already.
Yeah, and the thing is that you guys don't understand that there's a lot of times where he finds a lot of stuff right after we cut. So you guys definitely need to check his channel out, and because you'll see a lot of the stuff that doesn't make it on the show tonight.
Yeah, which is to his benefit because I saw that on the live dive, but I didn't see that on the live dive.
So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being part of the Live Dive Lounge, and we hope to see you guys on Saturday.
You do. We'll be there. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Night, Ray, brother Ray.
Later, guys.